Well, hi everybody and welcome. My name is Matthew, and if you're wondering where I am, I'm along the acrylic here in front of the show pool. How's everybody doing today? Woo! We're going to try that again. I said, how's everybody doing today? That's what I want to hear. Now, our next presentation of Blue Horizons will begin in just a couple of minutes, but I wanted to take a moment to talk about some of the amazing animals that you're going to see in our show here today. Before I do that, I have a very special warning from a new friend of mine, Sydney from Utah, is going to tell you what might happen to you if you were sitting in the first 12 rows of the stadium. Now, what might happen to you, Sydney?
You're gonna get soaked.
That's right. Good job. High five right there. Big round of applause for Sydney all the way from Utah. Very nice job. Yes, if you are sitting in the first 12 rows, there's a very good chance you will get wet. So if you do not want to get wet, I do recommend that you head to higher ground at this time. So what type of animals are we going to see here today in Blue Horizons? Go ahead and shout it out.
Dolphins!
What's that?
Dolphins!
I can't hear you!
Dolphins!
Dolphins? Yeah, we've got some of those, right? Specifically Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. And Atlantic bottlenose dolphins reach a length of about 6 to 9 feet when fully grown. They're very agile swimmers. They'll swim through the water with ease and grace. And I'm going to ask all of you guys out there a trivia question. How fast do you think an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin can swim?
82.
How fast can an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin swim? I'm going to give you 3 choices. Here we go. Top speed of around A, 20 miles per hour. B, top speed of around 70 miles per hour. Or C, top speed of around 100 miles per hour.
B.
What do you guys think?
B.
All right, if you think an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin can swim a top speed of around A, 20 miles per hour, raise your hand. Okay, if you think that dolphin can swim a top speed of around B, 70 miles per hour, raise your hand. And if you think that dolphin can swim a top speed of around C, 100 miles per hour, raise your hand. Okay. Well, if you guessed A, put your hands together because you're right. Now, it may look like the dolphins are moving quickly through the water than they actually are, but they can only reach a top speed of around 20 miles per hour or so. And there is only one animal on this planet, on the land or the sea, that can reach a speed of 70 miles per hour, and that animal is?
Cheetah.
The cheetah, that's right. Good job, everybody.
I don't even get why I'm cheetah.
So dolphins, just like human beings, they like to have fun, and occasionally they will jump out of the water, what we call breach out of the water. So how high out of the water do you think a bottlenose dolphin can jump? How high out of the water can that dolphin jump? Here we go, 3 choices. A, around 15 feet. B, around 60 feet. Or C, 300 feet.
Hey!
All right, if you think a bottlenose dolphin can jump around A, 15 feet out of the water, raise your hand. Good choice. If you think that dolphin can jump around B, 60 feet out of the water, raise your hand. And if you think that dolphin has super dolphin powers and can jump 300,000 feet in the air, raise your hand. Well, if you guessed A, put your hands together because you're right. Now, dolphins are not fish, but dolphins are what? Animals, right? That's right. So they need air to breathe. Now, obviously, dolphins live the majority of their lives under the water. So how deep under the water do you think a bottlenose dolphin can dive? How deep under the water can that dolphin dive? Here we go. 3 choices. This is for bragging rights and the big no prize. Maximum diving depth of an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin is A, 300 feet. B, 600 feet, or C, 1,200 feet.
Hey!
What do you guys think?
Hey!
All right, if you think an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin can dive up to A, 300 feet, raise your hand. Okay, if you think that dolphin can dive up to B, 600 feet, raise your hand. And if you think that dolphin can dive up to C, 1,200 feet, raise your hand. Well, if you guessed A, put your hands together. Because you're wrong. Yeah, actually, an Atlantic 1,200 feet. To give you a perspective on how deep that actually is, if you look off to my left and your right, you see the SeaWorld Sky Tower over there? Stack 4 of our Sky Towers on top of one another. It's about 1,200 feet. That's how deep the Atlantic follow those dolphins.
Before they need to come back up.
Now, in order to reach that depth, it means those dolphins have to hold their breath for upwards of 12 minutes or so, whereas we as human beings have a lung capacity of around 3 minutes. And dolphins, surprisingly enough, do not chew their food. They swallow all of their food whole, something I don't recommend any of you guys do here today. Now, in addition to our dolphins here at Blue Horizons, what other types of animals do we have in our show? I want to give you a hint, they fly. Birds, right? Yeah, we have our black vultures, our green-winged macaws, and then there's my favorite, the East African crowned crane. You'll be able to recognize this beautiful bird by the incredible plumage on top of its head and its wingspan, nearly 7 feet as it soars over the stadium. Now, none of the marine mammals here at Blue Horizons are endangered, but they do face many challenges in their environment. So how can you help? Well, everyday actions like recycling, throwing away trash, keeping our waterways clean can make a difference. And believe me, each and every one of you out there can make a big difference. If you'd like to learn more about our animals, go to SeaWorld.org. With a show of hands, I'd like to see how many of you would like an up-close interaction with a dolphin. Okay, I see a lot of hands out there. We do have a dolphin interaction program here at SeaWorld. To check for times and availability, go to the Dolphin Photo Interaction booth. That's right across from Sesame Street's Bay of Play, and we'll see about getting you in the water with one of these amazing animals.
Did you guys go to the arcade?
Blue Horizons runs about 25 minutes in length, and if you do need to leave before our show is over, we do ask you to exit up the stairs towards the back of the stadium. And as I previously mentioned, we do have birds in our show. While our birds are in flight, we do ask for your cooperation. We've got to remain seated at all times. And once again, if you are sitting in those first 12 rows, there's a very good chance that you will get wet. So, make some noise if you want to get wet. All right, it looks like we're just about ready to go. I've got one last question for everyone here. Are you ready for the show? Yeah! I said, are you ready for the show? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you enjoyed Blue Horizons.